Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Friday. We're going to begin and pull an overall energy from the Good Tarot, and then we'll move on to a different tarot deck. Haven't decided which one just yet, but bear with me as I struggle, per usual, to begin for Friday. Okay, the Ace of Water. Interesting because in the attempt previous to this one, the Ace of Fire came out. So I feel like there's new beginnings on the mind. It's a day where you might find a new sense of fulfillment and passion being sparked with an existing continuing situation. It could be a new one or a recent start for you. But with the Seahorse, I wouldn't be surprised if there's predictive nature coming into play, whether it's yours and or someone else's. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a day where you can't help but watch a tarot reading or two or pull your own cards. You might find that your helpful nature is part of this day. I really want to swim towards more for myself, but I need to be okay with what I chose, rewinding back, with, which is what I have at hand now. Temptation, very interesting energy, and the Five of Air. There are certain stresses that you deal with, but you deal with them with an elegance, a poised way about you, an experienced, knowledgeable vibe tied up into it. But I sense that you need to keep the hope alive. You might find, like me with this channel, you do help or are helping throughout this day certain people or one person in particular to keep the hope alive or bring it on back. But what is tempting you throughout this day? Very interesting. They're saying don't bite the apple. It's not the day. Try to, okay, I just heard rationalize, but try to make sure that the day doesn't feel complicated, right? Because there are factors in life naturally that are going to leave you feeling a sense of complication all the meanwhile. Not sure why that's coming out. To continue from the Light Seers deck. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. You connecting with somebody of the opposite sex is what I'm getting. In the Knight of Cups. I feel like you are being taken care of throughout this day for whatever reason. You will do well in one way and then not as well in another way, or with similar situations or aspects of a situation, but just take it as it comes, take it as it goes. Try not to overdo it in the spending department. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords pairing together, talking about how you have what it takes knowledge-wise, experience-wise, to do what you need to do, okay? It's coming through for your career, potentially, how to communicate to levels of improvement and success, potentially. It could be in regards to how to make the best out of a living situation. Your money and career coming to mind. But I really do sense at certain points throughout the day, if not the whole day, you're feeling very stern, very focused, just not really wanting to mess around or overly socialize even. Okay, so there's kind of a to yourself sort of vibe. The Knight of Cups, interesting, I'm clapping. I feel like people are applauding you, impressed. People are naturally gravitating towards your energy. Secretive vibes coming through. The toxicity of a situation is also being highlighted for your awareness and to keep you thinking about what else is out there, okay, what you could be switching up and replacing that situation with, what's going to be better for you moving forward. But I also feel like in the midst of you thinking about more for yourself, a different situation potentially, or just things working out more so in your favor down the line, you're going to be reminded of certain negatives, certain toxicities that will come along with that. I know what it is for me, but then there's part of you that can't help but think about how you don't have enough, or just what you don't have. Try to put your foot on the brake and snap out of that sense of, that mindset of lack. Let's just put it that way, because I do really feel like you have a lot going for you at this time being drawn to this reading, but it's all about you focusing on it, okay? The perspective being truly important. Interesting, I just picked the Knight of Cups up in reverse. There's a sense of a situation being very unfulfilling, okay? Or just not really doing it for you at this point, whether you just began it or you're continuing it. And so Spirit's saying, well then how do we make progress towards something different, okay? Or improvement. A switch up in one way, shape, or form. The ball is in your court is what I'm getting. The ball is in your court. I'm also hearing the word gem. I feel like you're being viewed as a gem, a diamond in the rough of something of the sort, right? Somebody who okay, glimmers, shines when they do what they're meant to. A situation that doesn't feel fulfilling or just isn't your vibe is going to help something else that is more so your vibe or is more so meant for you to help that stand out in your vision, your awareness, because we need you to remember what you're made out of, what you're capable of, and what you're meant to be wrapped up with more so moving forward. And for some of which that's tied into, okay, your passion and your purpose in this life. But yeah, the ball's in your court. What do you want to do? Where do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? It's a day where you can't help but it's like your mind is on fire, right? And this might be part of the reason why you're keeping to yourself or just not wanting to socialize or just staying focused. They're saying put that to use, or at least in one way or multiple ways. But I really do feel like you are thinking about new passion, whether, again, it's that new passion being sparked throughout this day and surrounding it in one, if not multiple ways, but new passion for the future, for something new, for different for yourself. When you close your eyes, you may be reminded of how tired you are. And so Spirit's saying this is because you're getting older, you're doing a lot, you're busier than you were in the previous days potentially. So just allow yourself to take it easy and not force it. This will also tie into why you're not feeling like socializing or being overly chatty, okay? In certain ways you are speaking a ton, like it's going to be me mainly speaking on this channel and through my job. Anyways, but look at this, that stern, passionate, bold way about you. People are wondering why you're being the way you are. Okay, that's going to differ from case to case, but it's a day where you can't help but think about gaining more respect, honor, fairness. You're thinking about acquiring more money for some, how to make your life better than it is currently, and absolutely better than it once was. Rewinding back may feel a bit disheartening, but Spirit's saying it's taking place for a reason, okay? Where you want to be, you will be when the time is right. Who you want to be wrapped up with, or maybe just desiring somebody in general, that will happen when it's meant to. There's a sense of some of which needing to make a change in their life before something else can take place or before you can meet that right person or start that correct career position for yourself or experience the right type of success for your business or come up with that business idea. Does that make sense? It's like one big change or one even small change may lead to something else of significance for you that is going to as well be tied up into, I want to say, your passion and perseverance, but your purpose in this lifetime. A very interesting reading. This is a day where you're going to find that you have, again, a lot on your mind, but a lot of choices, a lot of options. Don't pull the trigger just yet, or even anytime soon, because I feel like there are going to be more options and you may change your mind between now and then. Okay. And you'll just intuitively feel that it's not the right time to make that decision, but to contemplate and mull over some options all the meanwhile. But there are going to be other moments throughout the day where you have to make a split decision, split kind of choices in regards to getting the job done, in regards to how to utilize your time, your energy, even if it's very minimal that you have, and feeling like this will just kind of come to be naturally. What else do we have? Yeah, look at that, the Ace of Swords. You won't gain the clarity that you're thinking about throughout this day, but you will find that your mind helps you solve and come up with and accomplish very efficiently once again. The Ten of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, because you strive for, again, more for, direction, for a change, for things to feel brighter, more colorful. But I feel like it's a day where you just may not feel the color coming to be or continuing as you would desire, or you do desire. Anyways, but this kind of giving me once again that vibe of you just feeling like you're standing alone, but you're going to be reminded you're not alone when it comes to spirit or other people just naturally feeling guided towards you, the protection, presence of spirit when it comes to people reaching out, I want to say, or just your presence being desired and appreciated on social media, online in general, you name it. Okay, it could be through your business. But I feel like you can't help but think about why something isn't meant to last. But you're very independent being drawn to this reading, and there's a sense of you as you reach for more financial comfort, more success for your career, for different for yourself in certain ways, or getting ready to. You are needing to even more so reach for that hope and maintain it moving forward because things are going to switch up and change for you in so many beautiful ways. And again, kind of a trickling effect, if you will, where one change will lead to another, and then to another. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Friday, and I'll definitely see you next time.